Hi, this is Friday Forever. Forever Friday show. I haven't been here in a long time, so I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Valentine's Day. My favorite day. I love hearts. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Happy all those days that are past. I haven't seen you. You haven't seen me. So today I want to go over addictions. Addictions. I've been thinking about it. I was like with somebody and they're like, yeah, I like to smoke. I like to drink. I like everything that's good. And in those words, that meant everything that's bad is good. To people. Maybe to you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I have smoked. I have drank. So I'm not a goody two-shoes, but I have done those things. In my 20s, I tried them. I tried a couple of things. I didn't like it. So I didn't like the way it made me feel. I didn't like to be uncontrollable. I mean, not to have control of my thoughts, of my actions. Didn't like it. I figured out, for me, it was just an excuse. I'm going to get messed up with the F word. I'm gonna feel nothing. I'm gonna just be free and loose and okay, it has consequences. Sometimes. Most of the time, if you can't tolerate it, like me, I couldn't tolerate it. I didn't like it. I wasn't never addicted. That's the great thing about my life, because I can honestly say I'm not and haven't ever been addicted to medications that the doctors gave me. You know, doctors, they give you a prescription. Oh, we can only give you the smallest amount. But I have a high tolerance for medications. So the littlest amount that they prescribe to me, it doesn't do nothing for me. It does nothing. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't do nothing for me. But my friend, or this person that I met, he was jonesing for a cigarette. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. You want one? No, I don't want one. I don't do that. People are like, okay, really? And this other guy had bottled water, big bottle of, I did have water in here, because I have bad equilibrium from a head injury. He goes, oh, like if I was drinking, and I go, no, I have water. I had water in here. I go, just like you. He goes, nah, this is all vodka. Do you want some? I'm like, no. If, water is good. No. And he was acting crazy, because he was like, ay vey. That's not me. I'm Friday frickin' forever. I'm Friday forever. I don't need anything inside to make me playful and fun and happy. Even when I'm sad, I put on a happy face. Not because I don't want to bring people down. It's not, I mean, I don't know. I just pull my bootstraps up and go on with the show. That's all. But people with addictions, I think I like to do my shows and speak only on my behalf because I don't like to talk about other people, and I don't know the insides of other people. They can talk on their own behalf. The only thing I could tell you about addictions is, yes, I've been addicted only in the respect food. I use food as a vice. Addiction, vice, habit. Depression sets in. What do I go to? I don't go to drugs or nothing like that. The drug of my choice back then, in my younger years, has been food. That is an addiction. Until I learned how to deal or cope a little bit better with my problems. I still have problems, like downward spiral depression. But I try and manifest other ways, like praying, writing, listening to good things, filling myself with good things, scripture. Jesus is my way, my place, my go-to, my daddy. Jesus Christ, the Father, he's my dad. He's your dad, whether you want to hear that or not. He's all of our Father. He has good advice, and I try the best I can. I have a bad potty mouth. I do that. The worst sin in my life is my potty mouth. Curse words. We're working on that. Me and my father are working on that. Yeah. And maybe sex sins before marriage. Maybe that. See, I wrote a few things down that addiction is like something in your life that you can't control, or you're having a hard time controlling, okay? Addiction, it could be anything. It could be drugs, alcohol, anything that you put in your body or you do, like, or sex. I was thinking, how do you put that in your body? You know. Food. All kinds of things are addicting. But if it's a good, is there a good addiction and a bad addiction? I don't know. Actually, probably not. Addiction is usually bad. Not just give it shoot, I forgot what he said. Addiction is just usually bad. It's just not really good. I wrote down, like, addiction, you should seek guidance. Guidance, meaning a friend, a counselor. Most people don't like, I used to go to counselors. I don't like them. I don't trust them. I don't want them with my information. They could be good for some things, but yeah, I'm through with that in my life. I'd rather do it a different way. Yep. Counseling, guidance. I like this one, an accountability partner. Could be someone in your life, your mate, or even a friend, a close, good friend that you trust, and they've seen you at your worst, they've seen you at your best, and you guys can speak to each other about you have to be accountable. Like, I drank a fifth last night of whatever. Or I smoked all of this the other day. And the accountability partner would say, and how did that make you feel? I'm just kidding. No. Do you really like living like that? I mean, do you feel better drinking all of that or smoking all that? How did it make you feel? I mean, are you okay with doing that to yourself? I care about you, and I'd rather see you doing better for your life than going off the deep end doing drinking fifths or whatever, or smoking up whatever. I mean, you just got to give it to the person straight. Don't beat around the bush. Just be blunt. In a nice way. Be blunt. The truth hurts. That's right. The truth hurts. So be a good accountability partner and say it straightforward, but in love, in truth. And then this person that's getting shot at, basically, you take it. What's that thing? I can't think of it. You take it with a grain of salt. You think about it. You're like, and then a day later, you're like thinking, yeah, my accountability partner, my friend, said, blah blah blah. Maybe I could change that. Maybe they're right. Maybe I should start thinking about that in that way. I don't know. But love yourself. Oh my gosh. Everybody out there is just being in the world, is just doing, copying everybody else. Step out and be your own person. Don't copy everybody. Don't join in. It's just like at school. When you were in school, you joined in to be cool, or you wore the same clothes, or you made a style. Do that now. Don't do drugs. Well, people think that alcohol and smoking is not a drug, but it is. It is. I mean, come on. It's a drug. How can it not be a drug? It's a drug. You are putting toxic stuff inside your vessel. This is your vessel. Yeah. This is your vessel. Your body is your vessel. It's the only one you've got. It's the one you got to care about. Take care of the outside as best as you can before it gets all wrinkly. Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. That's my issues. I'm trying to clean up my mouth with not using cuss words. I'm trying. That's my issues. What's your issues? And it's hard, to really, trust is an issue for me. Okay. I only trust God, so he's my accountability partner, to be honest. I got other few people that give me praises and ask me, how you doing Friday? And I know that they really mean it in their heart, and they really care, and they're concerned. And me too. Me too. I speak life into them, and joy, and I don't beat around the bush. If something needs to be said, and I know they don't want to hear something like that, whatever I'm going to say, I'm going to say it in love. Like, for instance, like, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Oh my God, Friday, I can't believe you said that about me like that. No, for real. Just stop. Just stop feeling sorry for yourself. Do something with your life. Something good. Something positive. Make a name. Like if you leave a legacy, what's your legacy gonna be? Stop using. Stop drinking. Stop gambling. Just stop. You could do so many things with all these things that you're doing, like the money that you spend for cigarettes, like the money you spend for gambling, like the money you spend for alcohol, just to have a good time. You know what? I don't know. I don't need that stuff. I wish everybody was the same. I wish they were able to say, I don't need that to have a good time. People just want that stuff to maybe loosen up. Okay, granted. I don't know. I don't know because I don't do it. But I don't like being out of control. I don't know. And I know you're thinking, I know you don't know Friday, but I just want you to respect yourself and love yourself. Care about yourself. Because others probably do. They care about you. They just don't tell you a lot. But they do, I'm sure. When I was looking through this stuff, I was like, what is when someone says, I'm jonesing for a cigarette, I'm jonesing for a beer, I'm jonesing for pizza, I'm jonesing for, what exactly does that mean? Where did that come from? I looked it up, and it says a Jones was originally a drug habit. A Jones was originally a drug habit, which comes from a prior phrase, keeping up with the Joneses. That means matching the neighbor's lifestyle choices. We know that, but a Jones was originally a drug habit. I didn't know that. I did not know that. which derived from keeping up with the Joneses style of their choice style. You have to keep up with your drug habit. That is why it became a Jones. The term jonesing for a cigarette or whatever I'm jonesing for came as a term for a craving in early 1960s. A craving usually in the context of heroin addiction. Didn't even know that either. A drug addict craving a hit was said to be a Jonesin. I'm Jonesin expression in the 1960s. Can you imagine? I can't even. I thought, oh my God. I'm a 1960s baby. I'm born in the 60s. So I was wondering, oh my gosh, do my parents know about that? Oh, I'm jonesing for this. I don't know. I have no idea. But I was a 60s child. Later 60s. Come on. Come on, I'm only 55. 1968, so kind of like later 60s. But still, Jones was in that era. That it's a slang word. It's a slang word. Jones. I'm jonesing for blah blah. We don't want, you don't want no regrets in your life, right? You want to do things. You know, I think of things like this. I don't want no regrets. If I want to say something or do something out of the ordinary, what I wouldn't ordinarily do, I want to do it. If it even is just one time, I'm going to do it. As long as it doesn't hurt me or anybody else. I mean, really. Because you only live once, and then you die. And then you always have, you have that regret. Oh, I wish I would have. And then you die. And then, so you die with a regret. You regret jumping out of the airplane. That's what I want to do. And if the parachute works, great. If it doesn't, okay, it wasn't my time to go. Something like that. Or, oh my God, I really want to kiss that guy. And you run into him by accident. Oh, sorry. He'll be like, what? Or she'll be like, what? Smack. Or he'll be like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's just, I think things, that didn't hurt no one if you really did that. Okay. I'm just talking, just to talk. I got to go. But I wanted to say addictions, addicts, it's a real thing. But I wish it wasn't. I want to give a shout out. This jacket that I have, this coat, was made from Joseph Okar. Joseph. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Joseph. A friend of mine who came back from Nigeria, and he made this. He had it made, or he made it. Thank you. Also, thank you for being you. Thank you. Kisses and hugs. Kisses and hugs for always. We all need a pat on the back or a touch on the arm. We all need that. Whether you think you don't, you do. And atta girl, you're doing a good job. it really lifts a person up, because the people that do that to me periodically really lifts me up. And I appreciate that so much. But you can't be an addict and you can't blame drugs or anything for your addictions. Pray. Pray. I know. Well, that's me. And that could be you too, because Jesus loves you too. I love you. Until next time, addictions are out. Healthy and good life, happy life. Happy life is in. You don't need it. Okay. See you when I see you. Next time. Whoa. Where's the thing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Couldn't find it. Bye-bye.